visit Johnstown 3 times.
3 or 4.
What time? What year? 70s, 80s?
Oh, it started in the 60s,
Oh, okay.
67, and then the
They've all been around.
70s, and then the 80s.
Some would have been there.
So
And then
did you?
85.
You're the only one left.
So yeah, Misha was still there.
Yeah.
Misha was
Yeah.
there until...
The first time we were in
67.
Johnstown, 67.
You never told me about that.
Yeah. But then Nick Tumbas and Uncle Nick had said that there was a cousin or relative that was living in Johnstown, and he had gone in the 50s to Timmins, Ontario to mine to work.
Really?
And they lost it. He was there. They went to visit him a couple of times in the 50s and early 60s, and then they lost touch, and they don't know what happened to him. But then when we were there in 73, I think, no, 73, because Mark was 3 or 4 years old, we met Nick and talking to him, found out that we're related.
Yeah.
And
Well then,
we have a
then
picture
I'm
of
guessing
him.
that probably Dada and your Dada were cousins. I thought maybe they were brothers.
Either or,
His grandparents had passed away, or he was very young when they all passed, so he didn't get any information. And his mother really didn't talk about
the
it.
connections that I had with Johnstown and Tumbas is that I met some Tumbases in there. It was actually when we went to visit Johnstown, Uncle Nick, because my Uncle Nick Blitwa, Nicholas, is my mother and him are brother and sister.
But he left Johnstown. He left Serbia there
Serbia,
when
yeah.
she was 6 months old.
And she was sick.
And the first time they met was in '68. He'd come out, and it was really funny because he never flew or anything. So he busted from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and only came for 3 days because his family had told him that we still lived in log cabins.
In teepees or
Yeah. So then what happened? He came out here for 3 days, and we met him at the Greyhound bus station with Brian's mom. And we had the Calgary Herald had come to talk, and they had what was it? She was 69 and he was 78 or something, and they had met, and they stayed for a couple of days. Then we took him to the pub, and we took him around and stuff. He says, and took him to Banff and up on the gondola and all this. And he says, "Do you mind if I stay a couple more days?" I said, "You can stay for a year."
I gotta find these log cabins.
Yeah. So then he was with us for 3 weeks.
Nice.
And really enjoyed himself. And then we went to the Calgary Zoo, and we had gone for a walk. And Susan, my daughter, was 6 months old. And there was a gentleman who was 100 years old that day, and he walked from the seniors to the zoo every day, and sat down, and he was waiting, and we sat down, and he was talking. He says, "They're throwing me a surprise party, and I have to act like I don't know anything about it." So we were sitting there talking, and we have some dinosaurs, like Dino the dinosaur and Brontosaurus and all that he actually made 60 some years before that he made. They're still out there. And he was talking about that, and Uncle Nick says, "Well, I would be very happy if I could reach to 90 or 80 or something like that." It was like, that was how it was. Turned around, he was 1 week less, 104.
Wow.
He passed.
My goodness.
Longevity, yeah.
Yeah.
And on his 100th birthday,
Something to shoot for.
on his 100th birthday, we flew out there. We went out there, and he had a party, and I think there was about 150, 200 people there. He met everybody at the door, and he danced with all his daughters. And 104.
He was 100 at that. That was his 100th birthday.
That's all right.
Yeah, so, he was a young man then.
Yeah, so the next day we went to church, and we got there at 10 to 10. greeted us at the door and really scolded us because we're late. We should have been there by 9:30 before as soon as the doors
That
opened.
was at San Nicolas